Alright guys, so just yesterday I decided to compete for fitness model competition, which is gonna happen on May 5th. So right now it's 4 weeks out. I'm gonna be preparing for my physique. It's pretty tough because I was expecting that I'd be competing in June, but all the schedules and priorities considered, I need to be I only have time to compete on May, so it'll be a little bit like in a rush, but I'm gonna try my best to prepare my physique. And in terms of diet, I switched to medium protein and medium fat diet, so I'm taking 40% from protein, maybe 150 grams a day of protein, and also 80 grams of fat, so that accounts for 40% for macro, and maybe 5 to 10% carbohydrates, less than 50 grams a day. So that's that. I started taking a protein shake in the morning, right after I wake up, and also after post-workout, and also before I go to sleep, I take casein protein. So three shakes a day, that will up my protein intake. Other than that, I've been working on high volume workout so that I don't lose size. I'm trying to compensate for a loss in my body weight and body fat by increasing volume, so that a little bit like increasing size or hypertrophy and strength as well. Yeah, and I want to talk about, I'm going to do physique update real quick, and then talk about the reason why, even if I'm a software engineer and I don't use my body, like I'm not like an active like using my body like a construction worker or whatnot, the reason why, even if software engineer, I think everybody, including myself, should work out. It'll improve your confidence, it'll improve your fitness, it will improve your health, it will improve your focus, it will improve your immune system, it will increase your bone density, it will improve everything. Metabolism, it'll improve your physical appearance because you're gonna have less body fat, you're gonna have more defined jawline, and also cheekbones, chiseled jawline for guys and girls as well. And also, if you have less body fat and more muscle mass, then you're gonna look much more healthier, fitter, and more vascular. Vascular meaning like you're gonna have like a blood vessels like popping up. Those like Hollywood actors like really working on low body fat as opposed to just like injecting steroid and getting too big like a bodybuilder. So that's like a Hollywood actor's kind of physique, which is like low body fat and medium to high body muscle mass. So the reason why I think everybody should work out is because, first of all, not only for external appearance but also internal confidence as well. So when you do plastic surgery, it's kind of like a magic. Magic happens overnight, or like maybe a few hours. You're gonna come out with different external appearance, right? Whether it be eyes, nose, or your boobs, or your legs, or whatever the areas that you're going to have a plastic surgery operations on, you're gonna come out with a different physique. But internally, you didn't change anything. You didn't change much because you didn't work for it. Whereas in working out, exercising, doesn't mean I don't mean just strength training or weightlifting, but also like if you're doing swimming, cardio, tennis, baseball, boxing, any kind of training that requires physical like mental toughness, it'll toughen you up, like physical and mental strength. You're going to be toughening yourself up by going for repetitions of like training. It's hard, it takes energy, it takes focus, it takes sometimes tears, it takes blood, all the hard work. So first, in the beginning, you might not see the results, right? And you might feel like, this is not gonna work out for me, I want to quit, I want to give up, I want to give in to myself. But after like 3 months, 6 months, you prove to yourself that you can do this consistently. You develop your discipline, right? Habit. And then you start developing your mental strength, your mental focus. And this applies to not just in a fitness or like in a physique, but every other areas in your life. For example, like a career, for example, in academics. I remember when I was studying computer science in the beginning, nothing made sense, like programming language or computer architecture, hardware, binary, hexadecimal, like everything, like a database. Everything was abstracted, and it was really hard. It wasn't enjoyable in the beginning, and I think that applies to almost everything. If you're starting a new job, if you're starting a new job in a new field, or if you move to a new area with no friends, maybe in the beginning it's tough for you. Beginning is the hardest in everything in your life. So if you develop that confidence from repeating, acknowledging that it sucks right now, acknowledge that, but develop your skills to consistently put effort every single day, incremental improvement every single day continuously, then you're going to build confidence that you can baby step yourself to get to where you are from point A to point B. From here to here, it's not straight line. Nothing happens overnight from here to here except plastic surgery in regards to physical appearance, but mental strength, mental confidence, inner confidence wise, you're gonna go through lots of ups and downs, and that's what you can gain from working out and fitness and exercising, especially like strength training, weightlifting. It will give you inner confidence. And why do we talk about confidence to begin with, you might ask? You know what, think about McDonald's or think about Coca-Cola's advertisement, TV commercials, right? What do you think they are selling in a TV commercial? Think about Coca-Cola or McDonald's, like I'm loving it, like Happy McDonald's, right? And Coca-Cola as well. They are not selling Coca-Cola, like that liquid. McDonald's are not selling the burgers. They're selling the emotion, like happy, fun, social, like happy life. Like with the friends. Think about the tortillas and chips TV commercials, also like often played during American football.
He's at the 40, the 30, 20, 10, touchdown.
What they are selling is not the chips. What they are selling is all the fun, like cheering for the football team, American football team with friends, social, fun, all that stuff. That's what they are selling. So they're kind of like manipulating us, obviously they're doing a persuasion and advertisement. So they know the power of persuasion. So they are pretty much manipulating, kind of swapping the object, switching the subject, or not selling the Coca-Cola, but selling the coolness, selling the feeling, selling the emotion to us. And think about more expensive brands like Rolex, like watch, or Louis Vuitton, or expensive cars like Audi, BMW, Lamborghini, all that like Porsche, right? If you think about the advertisement for expensive watch like Rolex or expensive suits, so what they are selling is that they are selling a dream. If you have this expensive Rolex, you can potentially get really hot girlfriend or hot female friend or wife. That's what they're selling. So that's the reason why many rich guys they rely on expensive cars, expensive watch, or expensive business suits or shoes, because you know what? They feel like they are much cooler. They feel they are more handsome. They feel they are more powerful. They feel they are more confident with those expensive stuff, right? So they are putting kind of like an ornament. They are putting layers of confidence by using external materials like that. I'm not saying it's bad. Some of the decent amount of practice of those stuff will definitely help, styles and stuff. And obviously people is gonna look up to you if you have financial power to buy expensive car and watch. But what they are selling is that you're not good enough right now, but if you buy this expensive one, you're gonna become confident that you can get a hot girl. That's like a main message. So the flip side of that is that nobody wants to look less confident. Nobody wants to deny that they want to become more confident. Nobody wants to reduce their confidence, right? Nobody wants that. But everybody agrees. Everybody wants to increase their confidence. Everybody wants to look cooler. Everybody wants to feel more powerful. You can't deny that. and then comes in like a fitness and working out, right? It comes to like self-development, personal development, kind of developing your self-esteem from ground up, as opposed to relying on those external materials as a crutch, right? So think about styles. Yeah, you can be super skinny, like bony, and you look super fat and ugly, and you have like lots of pimples and bad skins, bad hair. You don't shower for a few days, and then you buy Rolex, Lamborghini, expensive suits. How do you look? Internally, your raw body is really shitty, and you put expensive ones. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't make you look any better, because your raw material as your body, how you look, your skin, and your mental health is really bad, not maintained. So buying expensive stuff, putting makeup on doesn't help. Think about like a tomato, right? Like restaurants. You can cook really bad rotten tomato with some sauce, and then you can kind of add a little bit of kind of additives and then a little more strong taste by putting sauce on top of it. But if raw tomato is rotten, then there's nothing you can do about. You can do nothing about that original taste of tomato, even if you can cook. Even if you try to cook it with like sauce and everything else. So the focus, like the point is to try to focus on what matters most, like what's like really underneath the food. It's like a raw material, like your body, your mental health, as opposed to putting external coating layers like makeup or styles like a Rolex, like styles business suit, or shoes, or whatever that is. Focus on like internal stuff, fundamental stuff, and then after that, it'll be much easier to increase your styles and appearance by investing a little bit of money on your style, fashion, and a hairstyle. So many people get this wrong because they're looking for shortcut. So it happens to many like rich guys. Rich guys, they focus on business too much, and they have really biased, like unbalanced lifestyle. So they focus too much on money, and then they feel more powerful, but they look super fat and ugly and like old and balding and bad skins. They don't take care of their fitness. They don't take care of their body. They don't take care of their mind. But the quick fix is they buy expensive stuff to look more confident, to feel more powerful, to get hot girl, to look more superior than other, even not just a girl, but guy friends as well. But if you focus on fitness as well as business or whatever that is, like finance, then you're gonna look much better. So that's the reason why I'm talking about building confidence by working on fitness, because nobody wants to be less confident. You can't deny that. Look at McDonald's. Look at all the advertisement, like expensive cars. Nobody hates shopping for fashion, right? Everybody wants to look better by getting much nicer clothes, t-shirts, dress, shoes. Everybody wants to look better. So why not work on your body, the fundamental raw materials that you live in? Your mind lives in your body. So if you don't take care of your body, nobody's going to. And if your body is really shitty, think about car. If your car is super broken and really outdated, even if you have a really good driving skill, it'll affect your driving experience. Say, your body is like a car, right? This is a vehicle that your mind is going to live in forever. So that's the reason why I really advocate for working out, fitness, and improving, not just cardio. Cardio is just a part of the exercise, but really everybody should do a little bit of strength training or weightlifting, because that'll increase muscle mass. Too much for cardio is going to actually decrease muscle mass, and also it'll affect bone density as well. So a little bit of strength training is going to help increase your bone density, metabolism, focus, growth hormone, and everything. So that's the reason why I talk about it. And even if you're a software engineer, even if you're a graphic designer, even if you're a writer, even if you're a teacher, even if you don't exercise daily for your life in the past, I think we should do it, because it's gonna give you more focus. You can focus more than 8 hours. You don't feel tired easily, and you can have more energy to do whatever you want to do in a hobby, right? So with that said, I'm gonna move on to physique update because I'm 4 weeks out from a fitness model competition. This is purely for myself, self-development purpose. Basically improving myself every single day, not just body but also mind. When I'm working out, I listen to audiobook 2 hours. Also when I'm at work in office, I listen to audiobook as well. So like a Greek philosopher and Olympians in Greece, they talked about how to beautify not just your mind but also body. That's why they invented the Olympics to aim for the higher level of physical performance. So I really agree with that. Same as the Renaissance. Instead of focusing on just science, instead of focusing on just arts, instead of focusing on just one side or two in a dichotomy, focus on both. You should be like a well-rounded Renaissance man or woman. And that's why even if I'm a software engineer and focusing on science as a career, I still like to explore artistic side like photography and also work on my body. And working on body is going to actually strengthen my mind. So it's all like needs to be balanced. There's no like black and white, and there shouldn't be any like black and white extreme, biased, unbalanced lifestyle. So that's what I'm aiming for. Hope you get some kind of idea from my what I've talked about. And this is a physique update. In terms of my body weight, I'm 700 grams heavier than my lowest weight since I came back from my vacation. So 1 week. I gained 1 kilo, but I lost half a kilo right now, and I'm trying to lose a little bit more. Quarter turn. And then front. Today's workout was solely focused on arms, so biceps, triceps, and neck extension. I'm trying to make my neck thicker. It looks much better for guys with thicker neck. And I also did cardio for 30 minutes. So I burned 200 calories from cardio. Also did a squat first time in 2 months. My back felt pretty fragile because I've been feeling back pain. That's why I've been skipping leg days. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna document my journey for fitness model competition. Pretty much working mostly not only for physical appearance, like aesthetics. Its main focus is about aesthetics for me to achieve. It's gonna be a milestone for me, but also I'm gonna be working on like my fitness and discipline. Also listening to audiobooks while working out, so I can achieve more by working out and listening to audiobooks, and have more mental strength, more knowledge, and more internalization of like a life experience, in short. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to tag along with me on this journey, then please do, and comment below. I'd like to invite you guys to this kind of like challenge, fitness challenge. This is not really fitness, not only just fitness, but fitness and lifestyle. This fitness, working on yourself and the body, is a lifestyle choice. It's not just for guys who likes to be macho. It's for girls as well. I'm focusing more on internal confidence and self-esteem and discipline. So if you agree with me, then do support. Give it a like, give this video a like, and subscribe to my channel, and comment below if you have any questions or any struggles or challenges that you're going through, because I've been working on this 8 years, and then only recently, like past 2 years, I've got really serious, working out 5 times a week. So yeah, let's make our lives better, right? That's the whole gist of the this challenge, right? I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.